do.
Wake that ass up.
Rise and grind, baby.
The Live Hip Hop Daily Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Woo! We got the #1 morning show to hit Atlanta, man. Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Get your ass up and tune in. www.livehiphopdaily.tv.
Get that app, baby. Yeah.
And you already know it's $2 Tuesday tonight for y'all hoes.
Wake y'all ass up.
We in the hood tonight. Vito, man.
What up, man? I know y'all breath stinking, man. What's up?
Rise and Grind Morning Show, Live Hip Hop Daily, man. It's DJ Larry Love, my dog DJ Vito.
What's up, man? What's poppin'?
And we got a lovely Miss. I'm gonna let her introduce herself, Miss Blue.
Introduce yourself.
First of all, it's too early.
What you mean?
That's for
10 a.m.?
It's too early.
Early bird get the wine,
Gotta
baby.
get out the bed too early, okay?
So you go to sleep at 3. That's why it's too early.
No, rappers don't sleep. We go to sleep whenever we're done working.
Respect
and if
that.
you get done working at 8 o'clock and you wake up at 10, you know?
That's
you
different.
feel me?
That's different. That's different.
It's your girl, Blue
That's
Cocaine.
different.
You
I
can follow
respect.
me on Instagram at blve.cocaine. You can also follow me on Twitter at blvecoca. And you can find me on SoundCloud at Blue Cocaine.
I like that
Facts.
Blue Coca. I like that.
Coca,
So where you,
coca.
are you from Atlanta originally?
I was originally born here, but I wasn't raised here. I was raised in New York,
Ooh, what part of New York?
Queens.
Ooh.
Queen.
Yeah.
I like New
So
York.
New York to Atlanta, man. So what's the
Yeah.
biggest difference? The food?
No, I mean I don't really eat out a lot because I cook.
Oh.
So
What you cook? What's the last meal you cook?
The last meal I
Yeah.
cooked, we made
Who is we? You just
Like-
said we made. I just
me, my mom.
Okay,
Like it was like
okay.
a family thing.
Okay.
We have like International Day at our
Okay.
house on Fridays.
Can your mama cook?
No, we have like international.
I gonna
She
say put me
can't.
on.
damn.
She can't, and it's like nothing against her, but like she can't cook. Like
Okay.
the first time I realized she couldn't cook is when she burned rice. But
So
we're not gonna
who
talk
taught
about
you
that.
how to cook?
My grandma.
Oh, grandma. Put me
Yeah.
on. Put me. I like cougars.
Yeah.
I like them older.
Grandma
My
taught
bad, baby.
Grandma taught you in the crock
The
pot. That's
disrespect.
that crock pot life.
We made we had Asian night Friday, so we made dumplings from scratch and
Okay.
like some lo mein,
Shit.
some shrimp fried rice. It was bussin'.
But you know what though? The thing about I guess women learning from their grandmothers how to cook is you always I guess you don't eat out a lot. You don't eat fast food. You don't go to restaurants. You do. I guess the kitchen would be your first. So when I guess in the sense of a scenario is would you cook for yourself before you go out and buy something?
No,
You rather why not?
because really in retrospect, I don't eat a lot,
Okay.
like at all.
Okay.
Like even when I do cook, I don't
Okay.
eat like
Okay.
my cooking right away. I wait till like everybody else eats, and then my plate even then is like mad small. But I think that just comes from like because while you're cooking, you're tasting everything and
true.
making sure everything tastes
True,
right,
true.
so that when you present it to other people,
True.
it tastes good. So by the time you're done with the meal, you done pretty much ate a little bit of everything.
Oh, the Halloween party we did last year. You went crazy in the kitchen.
I did.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
think
have
about
had
it.
her cooking.
You had to think about it.
That shit go crazy.
Okay. Okay.
I was full.
So when
What did we make?
Burgers, nachos.
No, we had nachos, and the nachos.
So you was
made
learning to
from
cook
scratch.
and doing the bars in the kitchen at the same time. So when did the bars come in? I'm trying
The
to
bars
see
come
I'm
in.
trying to see when the bars came in.
The bars came in a little later.
Okay.
I went to school down here, but I didn't spend my summers down here.
Okay.
So when I would come to school, I got like bullied a lot. I didn't have like a lot of friends. Like,
Why not? You light skin. You light skin.
First of all,
But I'm just saying. How do you have friends though? I'm just saying you light skin.
First of all, let's just end this whole fucking stigma that light skinned people just have this luxurious ass fucking life. Because at the end of the day, I'm still black, and when I get pulled over, I'm still black. And if a white cop decides to shoot me, guess what's going to be in the media? Another unarmed black person is shot by a cop.
I
I'm
was
black
gonna say
either way it goes.
Another unarmed light skinned person
Yeah. Okay.
shot by a cop.
All right.
Y'all look ignorant.
I promise you, it's gonna say that.
Ignorant as
Still a
fuck.
red bone.
Promise.
But I got picked on because I didn't care. Like, friends was not a goal for me.
fought a lot,
I
didn't you?
didn't care. I didn't care to
You
be
fought a lot, didn't you?
famous.
You beat up
I mean,
girls?
not famous, but popular.
You beat people up.
If you fuck with me, like, I'm not no, it ain't sweet over here. Like, I ain't no soft ass bitch, but like, I wasn't walking around picking fights. Like, yeah, bitch, I could beat your ass. Like, that wasn't the case. But that's where rapping came into play because I was getting bullied and I didn't know how to joan. Like, I don't know how to crack jokes.
Okay.
My
but I
thing
knew how to rap.
is, my thing is, you said you're from New York. From New York, you said you're from what again? I'm sorry.
Queens.
Queens. So I know as far as you rapping, isn't MC Life in Queens?
Yeah.
So what would be, you know, what you been from New York? Who would be your New York influence? I'm from Chicago, so I got Chicago influence.
What's crazy is my biggest influence is not from New York.
Where's she from?
Okay.
It's from Philly.
Really, who?
Eve.
Oh, okay.
Eve?
I see the hair.
First Lady
I see
Rough
the hair.
Rider?
I see the Eve hair. I
Only
see it.
because
And the big earrings.
What people have to realize is that Eve came up in a generation where you had to fight for your spot.
Okay.
And females were looked at not as equal, but we were given the same fighting chance back then. Nowadays, it's like, well, if you popping and you got a lot of followers, you know, we'll fuck with you. But like,
Well, you strip.
or if you try and fuck,
All the strippers got hits.
if you try and fuck, like, and that's not.
You get
That's
tired of
not-
hearing that. And that's,
yeah,
I think, you know what's
crazy.
crazy that you said that? That's the hardest thing for a female artist. Dealing with from every point of perspective, from the booking your studio time to
Get
going,
DJs
getting
to spin your record,
right,
dealing
to
with promoters
whatever.
in the
They
club.
all want to
like-
get it.
Like, can you chime in?
yes.
We got Young Peach in the building.
Yo,
Behind
I'm
the
behind the
scenes.
scenes right now. But back then, it was a lot of. You can hear me?
Okay.
It was a lot of women that were featured. Like, it was a lot of songs that female rappers were always featured. They were always in the background,
True.
just like Trina and Trick Daddy. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Now, a lot of female rappers, they got
Are
their
in the
own
forefront.
lane and their own platform.
That's
So
true.
that's
That's
what's
true.
dope. So that's what I looked at. That when you said Eve had to fight for her spot, I seen her not trying to be in the background. She was trying to fight for her
That's
spot
true.
back
And
in the day. So I
that's
feel
where
you.
I am, like, in my career.
What you saying, Eve, though, back in the day, every rap group had that one female, though.
I was just saying that every rap group had that one
Eve was with Rough
first
Riders.
Yeah.
lady. You
Rough
feel
Riders
me?
with
Yeah,
DMX.
but then, but you
just
have
think
to,
about it, though.
you have to
Right.
realize Eve was not always Rough Riders.
Who was-
Eve had to fight to get into Rough Riders. They put her in what they used to call a dungeon back in the day, and there's 7 niggas. So every nigga that's in Rough Riders, she had to battle them and win in order to get a spot in their crew. Like, it's not like, oh, well, I'm
But
pretty,
there wasn't a lot of good niggas though.
but she's
Well, you-
pretty. It
well, shit,
didn't
think about
matter.
it.
She
Well,
still
okay,
had to go down
so
there and do
what
it.
about
She
what,
probably
so,
ate DMX.
so what about Gangsta Boo and LeChat with 3 6 Mafia? You don't think they had a fight for their spot?
I'm not saying that they didn't, but
Yeah.
at the same token, I
3
think
6
that
Mafia was
now-
one of I'm just saying, just 3 6 Mafia was one of the biggest you gonna hear in the South.
I'm not saying that they wasn't.
But I'm just saying, what about Remy Ma with Terror Squad back in the day?
Where is this coming from?
I'm just saying. So what I'm saying is, I respect you saying E because every major group has an art, has a
Right.
female. So that's what I'm saying. So when you saying have to fight, I feel you. That's what I'm saying. I'm
like
agreeing
all
with
of
you.
them,
Right.
all of them, most def, like all of them have had to solidify their careers
Right.
inside of this industry.
Right.
But at the same token, if you look at where we were in rap then and where
Right.
we are in rap now, have we evolved? Yes. Have we evolved in the right direction? I don't feel so.
Ooh, why not?
I don't feel so. I agree with you. I just think the difference between them is it's like if you heard a Remy Ma or a Lil Kim spit.
I didn't say I wasn't fans of them.
Oh, nah,
I'm
but
definitely
no,
fans
no,
of them,
but
and
no.
I understand that they had to fight to get their position too, and they had to
Right.
fight to get to where they were. And I'm not
No,
I'm not discrediting or taking that from them at all.
I agree with you, but what I'm saying is it's a difference between hearing them rap because I don't think niggas was really more so trying to fuck, more so respecting their lyrics.
But the
Like, I
thing is,
respected
I'm
their-
sorry to
but
intercede.
now,
I'm sorry to intercede, but
So-
my thing is,
Yeah.
if you rapping about getting your pussy ate, excuse my lip,
Right.
I can say that. You rap about getting your pussy ate and fucking and your pussy being wet and all the freaky shit.
right?
Me as an A&R, I might try to, do my thing if you on the mic doing that. So my thing is, I feel like we should change the
But she
stigmatism
didn't
of women.
rap like that.
No, that's what I'm
Eve
saying.
didn't
She
rap
did
like
it,
that.
but Trina
that's
and all
why-
them people did
and
it.
that's why Eve is my go-to because she didn't rap.
She didn't
like
rap about
that.
the pussy.
She was attractive and she was a boss ass bitch, but at the same token, she did not feel the need to explain to you. The fuck, nigga? You want to know what
Yeah, he
what
was-
my honey pot is about? You need to go about
he
it the
was
right
She
way.
might have rapped about the pussy a couple times.
What female don't just slip up one time and be
Now you
like,
can't take nothing from Eve.
da-da-da,
Yeah, you
in
can't.
your face, but it's not like every song. Like with Lil Kim, it was damn near like every
That was her-
song.
that was
With
her-
Trina,
her
it was
foundation.
every song. Like,
No, you can't take nothing from Eve. Like I say, once again, my subject just was, I think the hardest thing about females in the rap game is the whole scenario of just niggas trying to fuck. I
Yeah.
think every female that's just every female has to deal with it from any
Right.
perspective, from a singer to an artist to anything.
producers,
Anything.
DJs,
It's just And
Females in
so
general
so
in
my
the
yeah,
entertainment
so
industry.
my respect for women that actually have bars is more higher because I know what they go through. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. It's just a higher level that a woman that actually has bars versus beauty, like bars and beauty together, it's more. You know what I'm saying? You go through more than Nikki. Like I think Nikki, even though Nikki had bars, Nikki is to what she came from back then to
I
now.
think Nikki is in the middle of a midlife
That was
crisis.
actually gonna be my next question
Right.
because
Okay.
I like Nikki.
I think she's
I like
in the
Nikki.
middle of a midlife
I personally like Nikki,
crisis.
and I'm unbiased to anybody. I don't have a favorite female rapper, none of that. Like,
Yeah, I
whatever.
don't either. You're
But
right.
I feel like Nikki really shitting on a lot of probably all of the females I ever heard spit ever,
Nikki,
ever, other than you, other than her. But Nikki's killing mostly everybody. I feel like she killing Cardi B all because of bars, and I feel like we should respect that. You know what I'm saying? Off the strength.
Are we only comparing her
To
to
generation-
the main,
to generation and
the
now.
mainstream
The generation now.
artists that
Generation
are out
now.
because
no, I get what he's saying.
Who would kill her? Who would kill her in 1995? Who would have killed Nicki
Who, Nicki?
Minaj?
you don't think Charlie Baltimore would have ate her the fuck
Charlie
up?
Baltimore?
If they was to battle each other, you're crazy.
She said Charlie.
If they were to battle each
Baltimore.
other, you said battle.
You talk about redhead Charlie.
You said
With Ja Rule.
battle.
With Ja
You
Rule.
said battle.
It's two Charlie Baltimore.
Let me see who.
You
I
said
think
battle.
I know somebody that
This
might
is
give.
this is
Oh
where y'all
my
got shit
God.
fucked up.
I know,
No.
not y'all, not y'all.
People in general. This
Okay.
is where people got shit fucked up.
We listening.
There is a very big difference between being a rapper and being a battle rapper. There are some battle rappers that came into the game thinking that they could transition and it didn't work for
But
them.
give me a battle
That's a lot.
rapper that did transition.
That's a lot.
Huh?
Give me a battle rapper that did transition.
Hello, how you doing?
So, well, yeah.
The fuck? Like,
Nicki-
there are plenty. There are plenty. Like, they might not talk about their battle rap past,
But
and they might not.
But they transitioned to mainstream.
But they transitioned to mainstream.
It's
Nicki
just-
was doing battles. Them is on them
You
DVDs.
talk about Nicki with Gucci? The old
It
Nicki?
depends on you.
Nah,
Listen,
before she met.
I think
Gucci.
Oh,
I think he
shit.
meant to say generation because literally, like the Lauryn Hill Fugees would kill Nicki. The Lauryn Hill Fugees.
Lauren, an R&B singer.
No, the Lauryn
Before
Hill
that, she was a
Fugees.
rapper.
The Fugees.
She's
Lauryn
aight.
Hill. Man, the Fugees Lauryn Hill is a
I'm
little
a
different.
misunderstood,
I don't know.
miseducation of Lauryn Hill fan.
The
I know
Fugees,
everything.
Go back and listen to the Fugees album with Lauryn Hill on it.
I know it. I know what you're talking about.
So
And
that's what
Fugees
I'm
is three dudes and a woman.
That's what I'm, so that's what I get where you coming from though. I agree with you. It's not in this generation now. It ain't a lot of rappers
In this generation ever.
now. But I respect like what you said as well. The battle rap coming to the. Now that I know you a battle rapper,
There's a difference.
it's a whole difference.
There's a very
It's
big
whole
difference. You might be an amazing artist. You
Right.
might make hits. You might chart Billboard. You
Right.
might all of that shit.
Right.
And that's cool.
Right.
But when you step into the ring, and this is bar for bar,
Right.
and you're going against somebody who has critiqued their efforts in freestyling and can really just rip you up on sight,
So
that's a whole different ball
so
game.
so you're a battle rapper, right? So me knowing you're a battle rapper, do you focus on making an album actually?
Yeah, I focus on the craft. My battle rap side does not come out until I feel disrespected.
Oh,
or
okay, okay. So
tried.
that's not
Like,
your
That's
direct.
not my
okay,
Steve.
okay,
That's
okay.
not my Steve
Okay,
now.
okay,
no,
okay.
But when I was first coming in, I felt like that's what it was constantly. Because
Okay.
even this past, I think I had a cipher maybe like 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Shout out to Spill the Tea, Teacup. That's my homie.
Okay.
She had a cipher, and I'm the only female on stage. Every nigga on this fucking stage is disrespecting me. Like
Like
what's
calling
she
you like a
going-
bitch and stuff?
What's she going to do? Come up here and sing? What's she going to harmonize over the beat? Sweetheart, I understand you want some camera time and stuff like that, and you want to be seen, but let's save the last few minutes for the real rappers. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But your bitch ass in the back asking the DJ for tracks. Like, what are you doing?
So you deal. That's what you have to deal with when you go to scenarios.
All the time. I've had to deal with promoters putting me last because they think I wasn't going to put on a good show.
Right.
And then when I do, now you want to be all on my dick talking about I didn't.
So how do we-
you didn't fucking know because you didn't give me a chance.
I feel like she's finna beat me up. How do we
She gonna hold
change the
this shit in, bro.
stigmatism
Boy,
of that? Why, because as a person that throws showcases, as you know, and you know, I might fuck up and put a female last. I've done it plenty times.
I'm gonna tell you how to change this.
How do we change the stigmatism of us actually accepting women into the hip hop rap culture? Because honestly,
I
women
don't
are looked
understand
at.
why y'all can't accept it now. Like, that's beyond me. Like, y'all can accept.
It's starting to change. It's starting to
Y'all
change a
can
little
accept
bit.
so much, but when it comes to a female actually having bars, now is well, she don't write her shit. And then you find out she write her shit, and then
Because Cardi B and Nicki Minaj is more media based.
But why is that a thing?
On some real shit though, I get it, but it's starting to turn a little bit because I noticed in the city girls, right? I'm just
That was gonna be my next.
So that's what I'm saying. I get what you say. I get where you come from. So me saying this is the first young group of females that I kind of seen that they kind of earning it because I kind of looked at the documentary, The City Girls. I looked at the documentary. What I'm saying for is they come from a money perspective. So if a woman can,
But they talking about pussy and
but listen. This is how a woman can change the game. If she come in there spending her own $10,000 to $20,000 or $7,000 to $10,000 on a scenario, that shit gonna start speaking out to niggas. Like, yo, who is this woman spending $10,000? Like,
the fuck is.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
It's gonna be like,
I'm gonna tell you why.
damn, that bad bitch got money.
She got bread.
But listen,
Come kick it.
But listen
Oh,
though,
no.
when nobody's not co-signing and I don't know your backstory and I see you coming out like the City Girls came out. They came out in the strip clubs like, yo, what bitch want to be broke? I didn't know their background, but from what I seen as a DJ, shit, when I heard Trina hopped on and they sampled the whole Trina scenario, like, yo, they rapping about that shit Trina. Like, that's how Trina came. She came in with through the strip club. She used to be a stripper back in the day. The niggas seen her, she got the dope boys behind her. So that's what I'm saying. The dope boys is really, like, niggas is booking the City Girls in South Carolina. Like, dope boy, they getting booked by the dope boys at the time. They getting booked by the, like, it's like they getting booked by the.
say scammers.
It's,
Hey, I need a nigga
so that's what I'm saying. So it's like I get what they're rapping about, but they got some bars. She got some bars. Like
She or they? It's three of them.
It's three
I
of
thought
them.
it was two of them.
Two of them. Well, I thought it was three of them.
Ain't it JT and JT locked up?
One of them in jail.
And the other one is
They got from 18-year-old.
Young Miami.
They got from 18-year-old girls to 30-year-old women.
They do. They
rapping
got
and shit.
they clout.
And
They clout
I
guy,
respect
they clout
that.
it up.
So that's what I'm saying. I think it's starting to turn a little bit so far as the culture when it goes to, because I see they coming under the QC. So it may be a little. They coming under the QC.
This is still a
later.
very male dominated.
It's always gonna be
industry.
It's always gonna be.
No, the fuck it's not.
I mean,
Who gonna change it?
That's what y'all said about politics, and boom, black women is up in it,
Nah,
kicking
I'm
down
saying-
doors like, "What's up?" Maxine Waters about to
Nah.
reclaim that time. Yep.
nah, it's just
Yep.
like, it's just like men in the beauty doing hair. Even though men do have better than women. It's always gonna be a dominant scene by
That's
the women.
facts.
So
But
it's just certain things that
at the same token, why does it have to be?
it's just what's respect.
We
question
live
is-
in a world where it's so fucked up that everything just has to be fucking categorized.
But what I
Like,
think,
why
but
does
what
it
I-
have to be male or female
what I think-
dominated?
but
Why
what
you
I
can't
think-
just do what you do and do it well? What you eat don't make me shit, and the money you make don't pay my bills. So why should I give a fuck?
you're right. But what I do think, I think this is a perfect time for a woman that can really get her some real money in the game. Like, that's what I think. I don't think 10 years ago a woman couldn't get money that she could get that she can get.
That's
yeah,
true.
if you
That's
get
really
past
true.
all the niggas that want to fuck.
But you gotta look at I get the negative shit, but as an artist, you gotta look at the positive scenario.
I do look at the
So that's
positive
what I'm saying. I think it's a
scenarios.
scenario now that women didn't have Instagram. They didn't have, so even though some of them showing in the wrong way, they didn't have the social media. They didn't have the digital content they do now that 5 or 7 years ago the women didn't have. So it's a lot of fucked up things, but it's way more better things that I think for a woman
I
artist
think
right now.
that's why it's so tainted and why they get away with so much because we have social media now. So you can portray yourself as something like you're fucking not. Like,
So how would you like to be discovered? Just going to an open mic?
no.
What else way would you like to? That's one. What's another way you like to
Open
be
mic's
discovered?
a good way though. Don't
So-
even down them.
So I
I'm
know.
not, I'm
So-
not down there.
So give me another way you like to, if you cancel social media, what's another way you like to be discovered?
At the end of the day, if you make good music,
Okay.
your music speaks for itself. I stayed off of social media for how long was I going? Like 6 months?
Okay.
I was like, where's she at?
I was going for 6
So
months.
how do you expose your music?
I didn't post.
Okay.
I didn't post. I didn't do anything.
So what-
I had one single out.
Okay.
Do you know that when I came back just off of word of mouth because I make good music,
Right.
my following had went up 2,000.
You know why? Because you had the anticipation for your music. So how did you build
there
that?
was no anticipation. The song was out already.
So-
I put the song out and then took a break.
Right. So what you think people want to come back and see? You think they just want to come back and hear one song, or they want to anticipate what you're gonna do next?
No, this is what you're not understanding.
Okay. What am I not understanding?
When I took my break,
Okay.
there was nothing else dropping.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. So was you getting
That
paid?
was-
So was you getting paid for
that
this
was
break?
it.
Was you getting paid for this break?
No.
So what's the point? So what were you doing?
I took a break from my mental health.
So-
That's something else y'all
so
need
that's-
to realize. Y'all be so engulfed in this social media and be so
So
well,
all I
what
asked
he
you, so what was
doing
my
and what
question?
they doing
I asked
and
you,
all this
no,
clout
it wasn't
stuff.
engulfing social media. I asked you, what outside of open mics. What else? If you
I want to just be discovered for my talent. However it happens, it happens. But at the end of the day, I don't want it to be because I have 30,000 followers on Instagram and that's why you're giving me a deal.
I didn't say that.
Shit fades.
I didn't say that.
But that's what it boils down to. You said if I didn't have social media, what would I do? Ain't that what he said?
That's not what it all.
I can agree with both of y'all. Check it out. I can agree with both of y'all.
With the DJ right now on my show.
Listen.
I'm not arguing. It's not an argument. We talking.
But listen to your perspective. My question was to you, since we on camera, was if you cancel social media, you going all the way around answer my.
I'm not. I answered that. I answered it multiple times.
So what's another way? What's another way? You haven't said it. What's another way? What you said was I went back.
Word of mouth is not a way. Word of mouth is not a way. Did I not just sit here and explain the whole word of mouth situation?
So open mic.
I want genuine fans. Don't come to my fucking page because I look good. Or there's something else here.
I understand. I understand from both points, y'all.
Give your points.
Go ahead. I think that what she's saying is she don't want to be the girl that prop her ass up on Instagram to get the deal.
I don't want her to be
like
that
most
either.
of them do.
I don't want her to be that.
But I understand what you're saying too. If you're not propping your ass up, which it seems like is what you're saying, if you're not propping your ass up, or if you're not using Instagram, if you're not using Instagram,
it's not about if you're propping your ass up. He's saying if you're not using social media as a platform,
then what's another
for
platform to
promotion,
get you
for
on?
marketing, for that because that's what people use social media for musically. What else? If you're not on social media, what do you do? Do you have? Hold on.
And also. Sorry.
From another artist.
And also for you as well, people who follow you could be genuine fans. They could be people who had word of mouth and then they told somebody else that followed you and stuff like that. And if you're not putting content out there that you're not proud of or you feel like demeans you in any way and it's mostly your music, then that's what your social media is about. So I just think like back in the day, you would do a demo tape and then send it off, but like it's not like that anymore. So like social media has kind of taken the place of that, and if you use it in the right way, it can help.
I'm not saying
social media is awesome.
Saying without social media, what would you do?
I never said anything.
No, it's not because I want you to just understand my view is in social media. It ain't. I'm a DJ, so I use it.
I never said anything.
So no, but listen, I think you got my perspective wrong. I don't say use it to pop your ass, and I'm just saying some people use it to generally promote their.
I think I said that.
I didn't say
no. What I'm saying is, we're gonna wrap it up. What I'm saying is social media is popular, but in the woman's perspective, it is used the wrong way. I get where you coming from all day. Bitches do use it to twerk. It is used the wrong way because that's what the perspective is. But for the artists that really working, or for the women that, you can go put where you going to be at tomorrow. Where can I go find you at tomorrow? Where can I go see you performing? Where can I go down? I can put that on my social media platforms to show how I'm promote myself because you don't have a gas station where I can go pay the gas man $50 and put my post up. Hey, everybody come to this gas station, give my two. You got to have some type of, because you can't be every place at the same time.
I understand that.
So that's my view. I get what you're saying.
I got a quick question before we get out of here. The perfect record.
Right.
The perfect record. What would it be, Blue? Your perfect record.
The fuck? Why was that so hard? Like, Peaches get it. She gets it.
Peaches do get
perfect
it.
record.
The perfect record. What would be your perfect record? Like, check me out real quick. You turn it up right now. She lit. What would be the perfect record right now? What would be your perfect record as a woman to actually change the stigmatism and do something as far as, promoting women more? What would be your perfect record right now?
A record that I would make?
Yes.
Or
like you and who? For instance, mine would be Jay-Z, Tupac.
Well, this is a hard sit down right here.
You feel me? That would be my perfect record. Me, Jay-Z, and Tupac, because I'm finna start rapping. What would be your perfect record?
I can't even answer that.
Ooh. I stumped her. We could talk about that off camera.
Because we so at each other's throats that it's like, why would you even want to reach out to another female? Independent females have done that to me. Like, nah, I'm good. Like, all right, cool. But then you see my little freestyle videos on Fridays get like 3,000 views or whatever the case may be, and now you want to hit me up. Like, nah, don't bring the claws out because you feel like I'm coming for your spot. But then when you need me, when you want to work with me, now you want to come after the fact. Like, okay. I think we have to just, as women, just coexist, and then the state of hip hop will change.
I like that. That was good. Good answer.
Before we get out here, everybody drop your social media again. Let everybody know where they can find your music, where they can find you, where they can see you at.
You can find me on Instagram at blve.cocaine. You can find me on Twitter at blvecoca, and you can find me on SoundCloud at Blue Cocaine with a V.
And you have something on SoundCloud. What about my mixtape?
I do. I have 2 tapes on Spinrilla. Okay. I have not a tape and a single. So Shit Show and Confessions of the Broken is on Spinrilla as well. I'm actually in the process of. I want fucking Apple to clear me so I can put my stuff up there, but it's like some sample stuff that I got to deal with, and I just got verified on Spotify.
So you work?
That's dope.
She worked.
We were just talking about the fourth quarter wrap up yesterday, man.
I agree with
the fourth quarter wrap up, man.
With her though, like at the end of the year, you just got to start preparing for how you gonna flow for next year.
Yeah. It's a new year coming, new year approaching, man. We back here, Live Hip Hop Daily, the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Vito is Larry Love, Blue Cocaine. We out of here.